Hey guys, how you doing? Think everything's working okay? I'm very nervous because I've got my main laptop back. I have it and I'm just wary. This is the first live stream since getting it back. And I don't know if maybe it's because sometimes when you like reconnect stuff, settings can shift. So if anything's too loud, my voice is too loud, anything like that, let me know. The music's too loud, let me know. Anything like that, like it feel. Because I've got the chat currently along the bottom, as you can see, because I did a test message. It looks really silly having this, you know? But whenever the one I used to have there, it was very temperamental. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it wouldn't. And I haven't found one that I like that I can replace it with yet. So I've just gone back to this one. This one doesn't always work either, but it's more reliable than the one that went here. I'm getting used to like instead of doing I'm all over the place today. Ay. Sorry, I'm really tired because I've spent the day looking after my door. One, it's Saturday, and two, it's UK half term, and also I went to bed late because I stayed up, recorded Doctor Who reaction, and then I've literally you have but my head was like, well, it felt very the only way I could describe the feeling it gave me is I've been watching Inside Number 9 for Patreon, and it had that kind of weird feeling. It's very I struggle with that kind of thing, but I did enjoy it. It's not my favorite one of the season so far, but I still really enjoyed it. It's a really clever one. It was different. I think this is like a good season of showing like people that are maybe coming into Doctor Who of like the different style of episodes it can do. I think that's maybe what they're using it for. It was very risky having an episode shoot his first season and barely putting him in it. Hey Butts Unplugged, how you doing? Hey Dan, hey guys. Oh, I'm very wary of everything because I've got the main laptop is back. It is fixed, but as I said, I don't know if you guys were in here, sometimes when you reattach stuff, settings can shift. So I don't know if anything's too loud, anything's weird, something's not working. I'm very weird, very confused, very wary of it. If anything's too loud, too quiet, let me know and I can try and shift it around. Why did the doctor vanish and what made everyone run away? Yeah, that was a kind of a weird thing with the doctor vanishing, but maybe it's, I don't know. Like, I think I've just literally, just before I started streaming, I watched the behind the scenes, like backstage or behind the scenes thing that they put up on the Doctor Who YouTube. I haven't watched Unleashed, but I've watched the behind the scenes they put on YouTube, but not the full Unleashed. I haven't had the time. I've spent all the day looking after my daughter, editing the reaction, and also editing the second half of my reaction to episode 10 of The Prisoner. So I've not had time to watch Unleashed. That is what I've got an episode of The Good Place to edit tomorrow. So in between like my breaks of that, I'm going to watch Unleashed because I'm really enjoying it. But I believe the kind of thing they're going with this episode is kind of like an urban myth. So like you don't, like when you hear things about urban myths and legends and stuff like that, you don't always understand every single part. You don't always know every single part. It's kind of left open, and that's in a way that's kind of scarier because like you don't know. I'm gonna turn this music down. Is the music? Oh, hang on. Let me. I'm just gonna go back to that song. I want to know which one it is. Oh, it's gone. Can't find it. But I don't like having songs in the background with lyrics in it. It confuses my head. But what's that? Oh, so I'm just pausing the song. I'm removing it from the playlist and carrying on. I don't like having music in the background. But yeah, I think like with urban myths, you don't know everything. So you're kind of left guessing, and it kind of makes your mind go, hang on a minute, what did happen there? And it makes you think stuff like that. And that's where kind of like myths and that come from. Your mind kind of like spirals off going, oh, and like comes up with theories. So I think that's kind of what the vibe they were going for. I've tried to think about it and watch other people's reactions that have been up to date just to kind of get like a idea. Because like at the time I was like, I didn't know where the Doctor could run. I still don't. But I think that's the point. You're not meant to. I enjoyed the episode more. Now I've watched other people's opinions and editing it as well. It really did help. Running away from it is called The Woman, and not even an actress knows what was actually being said. Oh, that's cool. I watched the behind the scenes thing. They had a different person playing the woman to the old Ruby. And the person playing the woman wasn't in the behind the scenes part. But I watched the woman like did a reading of like going, I tried really hard. And like even just like it was just her reading, like going through the lines in her seat in front of the TARDIS on that like cliff top, and like even just her reading her lines was really emotional. She put a lot into it. She was really good. And like I can't believe like all the way through like the reaction, or at least with the pub part, and actually afterward as well, I was going, I know that woman at the bar. But then I'd looked her up back when we did Good Omens season 2, because she's in the wartime part she ran the theatre, and she's in like Dune, I Claudius, loads of other things. So it was like that, and I recognised the woman that ran the pub as well, and it bugs me. I didn't look her up. Damn it! I was going to look her up as well. Also, if I keep holding my face, I've got like a bit of jaw pain. I think it's actually the jaw this time. Like my ligaments are playing up or something, because it's like right in the jaw, and like I can clench my teeth fine. So I don't think it's my teeth playing up like it was months ago. It's literally all the way around there. I think it might be my sinuses. So I have had a cold on and off, like right in there. So I think it might be in my sinuses, because like going right up underneath the cheek and that. Like, but it's also around the jaw. So it's like, apologies. Oh boy. I am tired though, because of the fact that I've spent the whole day, but then We've got all of this week, my daughter home as well. So I'm going to be doing all my filming in the evenings, which is why I'm not filming a Studio Ghibli commentary this week, because I've got so little time. But what I've got to try to do before the summer, because July 19th, it was meant to be like July. And what day is it? Oh, let me have a look. I'm going to turn my music down. If it's too loud for you guys, let me know. But it's a bit loud for me. But yeah, like, my daughter's last day of school is meant to be like July 25th on a Thursday with an inset day on the Friday. It's actually going to be the 19th. And that's going to be her very last day at that school, because the school is closing. And we've got to try to find her another one. So I've got even less time to sort things out. It's a nightmare. If you watch iPlayer, not BBC One, the only thing you're really missing is a few announcements at the beginning or ending of the show. Boom, they mentioned Harry, a fourth Doctor companion. Oh, cool. Obviously, I'm a way off from the fourth Doctor. I'm still on the first. But that's cool. Yeah, I watch on iPlayer simply because I know, one, I want to get my reaction out. And two, I know if I wait during the day, I will be spoiled. And I want to give a reaction that's got as limited amount of spoilers as possible. I think there's only 2 things I know about what's coming up, and that's guest casts that have not appeared yet, and I believe they're in the same episode. So when that episode happens, I won't know another thing. That's the only things I know about that. If I'm wrong, but haven't we only seen Susan Twist appear in alternate timelines? Oh, wow, let me think. No, we haven't. We haven't. In the first episode, when Ruby's playing on stage and she's got like the Freddy Krueger style striped jumper, the woman that requests a certain song, that's Susan Twist. And then Susan Twist she is in an alternate timeline with The Devil's Chord. And in Boom, it's not an alternate timeline. She's the ambulance, but she is an alternate timeline-ish, whatever you want to call it, with being the hiker. So she's been in 2 alternate timelines, but 2 not, I think. I think so, anyway. I think that's about right, anyway. Oh, dear. Sorry, like, I'm a little bit warm at the moment, but I know if I take my blanket off my lap, I'll be cold. Because it's warm, but it's also chucking it down and rain outside. On and off. So that's cooling the house down. So it's very weird temperature at the moment. In the week, I saw on Instagram that the last 2 episodes considered the finals were also being... I saw that as well. My other half showed me, and I'm like, no! It's like, I would love to see Doctor Who and experience Doctor Who for the first time in the cinema. I would love it. But, one, how the hell would I get there? Because my other half can't come with me, because either he'd be working or he'd have to look after my daughter. And 2, I want to give a reaction. And I can't film a reaction in the cinema. And it's really annoying, because I would love to see Doctor Who in the cinema. It'd be so freaking cool. Turn left. I think I know which... Yeah. I'm awful with episode names, so apologies. I think... That's the one with the bug on the back, isn't it? The only thing that I've watched that this gave me... I said it in my discussion at the end of the reaction. The episode... Because I've been watching it for Patreon. It really gave me Inside Number 9 feels, just from the style of it. And like... I watched the Real Rejects reaction, and they gave good comments on it, like where the way they cut, like the editing and like the transitions from like in between, like Ruby standing there and then holding the coat and other things like that in time with the music. And I feel it, and just the way it was shot and the lighting, it really gave me Inside Number 9 vibes. It was really that kind of feeling. That time they built was part of the Pantheon. Oh. It's been a long time since I've watched that episode, and because of my memory, I don't always remember facts. They're in there. Possibly. but I don't always recall them. So apologies if I get any facts wrong. Like, I'm absolutely fine with being reminded of stuff. Inside Number 9's really weird. It's kind of like I've only done, I think, 4 episodes so far, but basically it's all set inside a different number 9 each episode, and they play different characters. They've got guest cast in it, like Dennis Lawson, Wedge Antilles, uncle of Ewan McGregor, was in, I think, the second or third episode. They've had Tamsin Gregg, she was in the 4th. Who else have they had? Kevin Novak, who plays Namnor and What We Do in the Shadows, was in the same one as Dennis Lawson. But like, they got like kind of like different styles. Like, I haven't encountered any full-on horror ones yet, but it's really, really creepy. Really creepy. It's on BBC iPlayer. Some of them are creepy and some of it's not, but it has like that, gets to that level of uncomfortableness and like almost pushes it too far, but not quite. And I'm really enjoying it because what I've thought about so far, like I'm like worrying like I might not like this, because when I was younger I didn't like what they made before, the League of Gentlemen. I hated that when I was younger, but now I really like the stage productions of that, so I might go back and watch that at some point. But with Inside Number 9, the good thing about it, I think, is if you don't like one particular episode, that's okay, because the next one you might really love. Because it's an anthology one and they're like different styles, and oh my god, the creepiest one of that for me was I think it was episode 2. No, Dennis Lawson, I think it was episode 3. Because episode 2 is one with mainly the 2 actors. Is it Gemma Arterton was in that one as well? But they're in like mostly in a flat, and it's they got like a really creepy, unnerving vibe to it, and that's what this episode really, really reminded me of. It was so weird. Like, I haven't ever watched Black Mirror, but for like the clips I've seen, it kind of gave me that vibe as well, this episode. I've not ever watched Black Mirror. I don't think it's for me, but the little clips I've seen, it kind of gave me just that feel of just the way it was shot and the way it looked. Oh god. Because I've got this I'm hoping it's sinus pain and not my teeth playing up again. They haven't played up for a few months. It's like it's going again now, but just like all along there. She did mention Sontanos. That completely took me by surprise. I didn't know Kate was going to be in this one, so when she turned up, I was like, whoa, what? I didn't know Kate was in this season. So I was so happy seeing her. But god, that was freaky the way anybody turned around, like tried to talk to the woman, or even looked her in the eye and just turned and just went. Like the bit with Ruby's mum, mostly anthology, that's what I get, but it's like this episode it's the way it's shot and the edited and like just the lighting and that, it just really gave me that feel. But the bit where Ruby's mum looked in the woman's eyes and ran off, I felt, and then locked her out and stuff like that, I felt, oh my god, I felt so sorry for Ruby. It was so sad. Like, and like she said on her, like in the bed in the futuristic hospital, she's like, everybody in my life has always abandoned me. Or I know it's not the exact line, but you know what I mean. It was really sad. But it was really nice seeing Kate. It really was. Oh. Okay, yep. See what I mean by the chat overlay does not work. I've just realised. Let me refresh this. Chat overlays, just chat boxes and that, just don't like me, it seems. Then what is it? I think my nose seems to like tickle when I'm talking like on streams and reactions, and also my nose is causing hassle because of the sinuses and that. Again, that is what confused because I'm running away from Ruby. Yeah, it's really weird, but like like I said, I think it's like more to do like because it's like an urban myth and urban legends you don't always understand. And it's because when you don't understand something, your mind kind of tries to rationalize it and come up with reasons for it. And I think this episode, with not knowing why they ran away from Ruby and when the doctor went, is like, it's basically left for us to come up with it. in a way, and I know I'm not explaining it the way I exactly want to, but I think it's the way it's intended. Like, your mind's meant to come up with the reasons why, and that's kind of the scary thing, the unknown, I think. How many other characters that will appear? Like, I don't know. I've tried, literally, I saw, I think, the very first trailer. I think it might have even been on the end of the Christmas special. And I put it in a separate trailer. I haven't gone back and looked at it because I do not want to remind myself. I just know 2 guest actors. Just 2 guest actors, that's all I know. And apart from that, I know nothing else. I know nothing else. Like, I can guess and stuff like that. Like, I would like to see the toy maker again, but I don't know if, like, his children or his legion or whatever are going to try to break him out from in, oh, wait, no, wait, I know 3 guest actors with 3 guest stars. No, that's 4. It's because I can't hold that finger down for long, it hurts. But, yeah, I know 3 guest cast. That is 3, it's just, there, I can't, there. Oh, that hurt my fingers doing that. I hate my joints. But yeah, I know 3. Another one just popped into my head. I can remember her from the trailer. And I'm excited to see how that happens. But that makes sense with Kate now. Or did I see Kate in that trailer? I don't remember. Sometimes with reactions, my memory is a pain in the ass, but it's also extremely handy because it's like I forget people that I see in trailers and I'm surprised again. But did I see Kate in that trailer? I'm not sure. But yeah, I know 3 people that are appearing in this season. I know one person who's a guest person who's appearing, or not guest, but I know one person who's appearing in next season as well, because that was bloody unavoidable. Like, suggested tweets, suggested things on Facebook. It was unavoidable. Yeah. Like, I believe I've unfollowed the official Doctor Who Twitter page now just to try and avoid it, but I still get spoiled. Just so we know Kate and Unit will be back, and I wonder if she will remember Ruby. That would be interesting because she says she's got all those filters and layers and like all whatever, like defensive systems or whatever you want to call them, like against witchcraft even as well. Like, she said there's more supernatural stuff happening, which would be like because of the Doctor invoking superstition at the edge of space, just let everything in, which I really like the idea of. But I think maybe she might remember her, and if she remembers the way she reacted, she'll be so apologetic. I think she will. But if she doesn't remember like everything, she might go, I know you from... She may, yeah, maybe she might not remember her completely. She might go, hang on, I know you from somewhere. Which... we gotta talk about the fact that Ruby looked at Susan Twist as like going, have we met before type thing. So even Ruby is acknowledging the fact that she has seen her before. I like the fact, like, at first I was thinking, is this just a comment on like how like Classic Who and like other shows have reused actors? Like there's the whole thing about Britain only has 4 actors and they've all been in Doctor Who, stuff like that. I thought maybe it was like a little... Oh, Lenny Rush. He's a kid. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I forgot about that one as well. I've not seen him in anything, no, so I could be completely surprised by him. And I do not want to know any more spoilers, by the way. I don't want to know any more cast member, but I did know that one. 5. No, 4. Yeah, 4. For God's sake, I'm getting confused now. What was I even saying? I've completely forgot. I've completely forgot where I was going. Sorry, I've been really tired and really stressed recently. I'm happy I got my laptop back, but my daughter's school is closing and all that kind of stuff, and all the editing and filming, and it's just tiring. So my head is just like, I'm forgetting sentences, and it's a pain in the ass when my brain does that. Does not help when I'm tired. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm just looking over my settings. I do not trust any of it. Apparently I've frames missing. Okay. That's only 103. But, oh boy. I'm interested to see where everything's going. Yeah, exactly. It is difficult sometimes. And I, like, as long as the intention's there and stuff like that, I know it's not intended, but I believe I did see Lenny somewhere. I did see Lenny somewhere. But I don't know anything about Lenny, except for I know he won an award and that's it. I've not seen him in anything, and that's kind of good. But, oh dear. Like, Ruby acknowledged Susan's twist. That's going to be interesting, like, how that comes. And, like, is there anything more to Mrs. Flood? Because, like, she was the first one to look in the camera. And then, obviously, the doctor and, Maestro did it. Nobody else has done it yet. Although the doctor kind of did it in Boom. But I think it made it look like he was looking at the camera. But I think he was really looking towards, across the battlefield, towards the guys and that. But that's going to be interesting. Like, well, I want to know about the snow. But that's going to be, I don't know when we're going to find that out. But my jaw's really hurting me. Ooh. But, oh, I'm so interested by what's going to happen. So I might, like... Because I'm tired and there's been a lot going on, my head's so jumbled. So sometimes I have to pause and just, like, try to process things. I try to come up with what I want to say. Oh, God. Oh, I had something then. And it's just gone. Oh, it's just so much on my plate at the moment. Oh, this whole show, this season's really interesting. Like, I think the more I think about this episode, like, at the time of watching, I was like, it's not my favourite. Still enjoyed it, just not my favourite, because that kind of vibe and feeling wasn't, like, not really the usual thing I watch. But the more I think about it, and the more, like, if I watch more people's reactions and hear their discussions, and also the editing of it, the more I maybe understand it, but the more I think of it, the more I'm like, actually, I did enjoy that more than I thought. It's one that it might take a few more, like at least one more viewing to understand, like, how I truly feel. But I'm so intrigued. I want to know what the snow is. My head just had a thought. Does the snow symbolise the salt that the toy maker's bound in? I highly doubt it, but that's an interesting thought. That is a very interesting thought. I really love... Like, I kind of wish the Doctor had one, like, main outfit or this season. I would like that. But I do love the fact that he's changing. He's not limiting himself to one outfit and, like, slightly changing it because like with different eras. He's, like, just changing his wardrobe to fit where he is. And I like that. It's a nice change. Yeah, okay. It would, as I said, it would be nice to have a main iconic recognizable outfit. I think maybe for me, it would be his, like, long, like, brown leather coat look with the striped top and that. But that might be because that was the first, like, promotional photo of him, and that's why it sticks. But it was really cool seeing him come out of the TARDIS this episode in, like, that yellow duffel coat and the hat and stuff like that. It was really awesome. That too. It's just sometimes my head goes off on random like routes and not like theories and stuff like that. We've only got 4 episodes left this season. 4 episodes, and like they've got to try to like at least come to a like at least a midpoint with Ruby's mystery, because like I know she's in at least, I don't know how much she's in next season. I'm assuming she is. I know there was like I didn't read into them as soon as I started seeing them. I'd scroll past, but I know there's like a lot of talk about her. We're not going to get into that, so please, we're not going to discuss that. So I don't want to spoil myself anymore. But I know there was at least some kind of like fan theories, which is why I know about the one actor who's going to be in the next season. because of those fan theories and reposting the announcements and stuff like that. Like, no matter how many places I cut off and like unfollow and stuff like that, if I go on Facebook, there's always suggested posts and things like that and stuff I don't follow. Just spoilers. And it's a pain in the ass. Like, it's unavoidable. Or you go on YouTube. You go on the main page. Spoilers everywhere. This is like, I don't want to be spoiled for any of the shows I watch. But I definitely don't want to be spoiled for Doctor Who. Oh God, like my head is like, I want to talk about theories, but my head has got so many like, I don't know how to describe this feeling. It's horrible. Like, I can't even pick out one theory enough. Like, I keep seeing little hints of it. If I close my eyes, it's kind of like everything, like loads of little hints all scrambled up in a like tight knot, like jumble that's all like wibbling and wobbling and timey-wimey. But it's all like kind of like that. And then ever so often a little bit of one theory would pop out, but it'll shoot back away again and I'll forget it. And there's never anything enough that will be enough for me to talk about. If I'm trying to do it on my own. It's just a pain in the ass. And this is making me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, turn on YouTube as a spoiler, which is why I wanted to watch the episode at night. Like one, if I watched it after, I'd have to wait until after my daughter was in bed, which is like probably about now. She takes so fucking long to go to sleep. And then I'd be staying up editing to God knows what time in the morning. So with this way, I stay up watching it at midnight, go to bed just after 1 o'clock, sleep into the morning, get up, sort my daughter out with her breakfast and that, render the full length commentary, put that up on Patreon, and then edit. So this allows me to have a bit more sleep and I can focus a bit more. Said the war between land and sea, which could be a potential. That could be like, there's so many potential like spin-off like thoughts and possibilities now. I still need to watch Class. I definitely still need to watch Class at some point. Like, I know like it was very limited before it got cancelled, but I want to watch it mainly because, hang on, is he even on this t-shirt? Is he even on this t-shirt somewhere? Where is he? Where's my boy? Yes, he is. He's right here. He's in Class. And he's my favourite. Well, it's Con O'Neill. I've got him up on my shelf. I've got a record of him down there. He's my favourite TV character of all time, and I know he is in Class. So I kind of feel I want to do Class. Maybe at some point I'll end up doing commentaries for Class on Patreon or something. Not put it on the main channel because like I know I've not seen anybody react to it, but I want to. But oh God, what I can remember back around like the specials, I had like loads of thoughts about the spin-off idea. Like I think there should be a unit one, would be really cool. A unit thing would be good, but then the people might call that too close to Torchwood. What were the other ones? Shit, there was more ideas I had. One based around, I know, actually no, the 14th Doctor with David Tennant, but I think they've said that basically that's the end of his story. But they might just be saying that to stop us thinking about it, but it would be nice. Because then, like, if they make it clear, he is not the Doctor. He could be John Smith, like his cover name. He could just be calling himself John Smith, separate thing, and that he could literally take an actual Earthbound name. Like he's got a TARDIS, but they could put. I remember discussing this. Like they could put a limitation on his TARDIS, where he cannot leave Earth, or he cannot. Maybe he just can't. He can't like travel through time and space. He can't move it anywhere. Or if he can move it, he can only move it like on Earth with limited amount of space, like only on Earth, and it can't move through time. So it limits him to that kind of time zone. but it can scan things and things like that. It could do that kind of thing and maybe give his show a different style. It could be like a limited event, maybe 3 episodes or 6 episodes or something like that. It would be nice. I wouldn't say no to that. Like, but I know there'll probably be more people like going, oh God, why do we need more David Tennant? Very few people, but I know some people are going, okay, yeah, we love David Tennant, but give more people a chance. But like, it would be cool to have one set like back in history. Like, I would love to get a companion who's not from current time Earth. I would love for a companion that's not current time Earth. Like, we almost had Victorian Clara, which was nice. That would have been cool. And then, okay, River Song kind of classifies as one. But apart from that, we've only had our current time Earth companions. And it'd be, like, at least, I know Classic Who has some that aren't, but it would be nice. Like, I get not having anybody who's an alien, because, like, prosthetics and having to put that person into prosthetics every scene, that kind of thing, would be complicated. But it would be nice to have a character who's not born on Earth and or isn't born in our time, whether it be future or historical. It would just be a nice change. Let's not limit it to our timeline. That's like, it's not a full-on complaint, because I'm loving what we get. Like, I love our companions. I like all our companions. Like, I really like Jericho from Flux. Then again, that's Kevin McNally, and I like, we had Captain Jack. Captain Jack, that's true. Captain Jack is the only one we've had. But you know what I mean? It'd just be nice to have it different. Like, I know it's not missing much. I know it's not really connected to the rest of Doctor Who with Class, but I kind of feel like I want to watch it anyway, because it's kind of in the same world. And just so I say I've watched it and given it a go, it would just be nice. Like, I know it's more of a young adult thing, I think, but I still want to watch it. Mainly because it's Con O'Neill, and I love him. He's lovely. But yeah, there's like so much potential for like a non-our time Earth companion. Like, obviously Jack, like you said, but it's just more possibilities and stuff like that. It'd just be nice to have a change, I think. It would be really nice to have a change. I do. Okay, so I'm going to say, I really do think this is my sinuses, because I'm getting the headache up here as well now. But yeah, there's so much fucking potential with this show. And like, with like Disney behind it now, like, I know Disney's probably not too involved in stuff, but considering how gorgeous this season looks so far, I think we're getting a little bit extra budgetary stuff in there at least. So there'd be a bit of potential to have like spin-offs. At least we don't need full-on spin-offs like loads. Maybe 1 or 2, like a unit one would be nice, I think. Unit would work. If they're not going to go full Torchwood, because Torchwood might be too adult for them, unit would be good. Like it could be kind of similar to Torchwood, but not as adult. Like no sex scenes and stuff like that, you know? But that would be nice. And then also, like, again, it would be cool to have a humanoid looking companion would be good. Like, obviously we always get human, unless you count Fastra and that. But it'd be nice to have somebody who's got like at least some alien features, even if it's just a ridges on their nose, or like slightly more angular cheeks or something like that, you know? It would just be really nice change. And I would love that. Oh god, my head keeps wandering off and going like, what's gonna happen the rest of the season? I don't know. My streams do go all over the place. I cannot help it. It's just the way my brain works. Oh, yeah. This episode just like scrambled my brain. Just try to go over it, but It's like I said, it's definitely going to be one that I will benefit from watching at least one more time, watching other people's reactions. That's really helped me with like my opinions of the episode so far. Like I really like them all, like to varying degrees, obviously. Like I think Boom's my favorite, and then very close behind that is Devil's Cord, because I really like that. And also Jinx Monsoon is amazing, always, in everything they're in. Like that. They were on Broadway in Chicago. I was so excited to see them in the show. But like watching everybody else's reactions has really helped me develop my thought processes on episodes and stuff like that. It's just the way I've watched reactions like Blind Wave. I first watched their reactions on their old channel when it was just Eric. Like, and stuff like that. So I've watched reactions for ages. And it really helps me with my thoughts. I like seeing other people's opinions, which is your classic Who reviews. The reason they killed Katarina because they didn't want to keep having to explain everything to a companion not long ago. That makes sense. Like, I liked the idea of her character. I really liked her because the Doctor was really sweet with her. Didn't patronize, didn't have a go at her. He was really nice with her. But I could have seen them writing themselves very quickly into a hole and it getting a bit annoying with having to explain everything. So that I completely get. They would have to be very careful. And if they did a character from that long ago again, they'd have to be very, very careful in how they wrote it. They'd have to be very clever with it. I watched 1 or 2 bits of Sarah Jane, but not lots. Not lots. I tried some bits, but it didn't seem really for me. Like, I've watched a bit with Matt Smith. I've watched a bit like with him like looking at Joe and saying it looks like somebody baked you, and seeing her son, which played by Finn Jones, who was Iron Fist. And then obviously there was a bit where David Tennant stopped her from getting married. Oh god, what's the actress? Nigel Havers, who's getting married to. And like Alexander Armstrong's the computer. And obviously there's K9. But it just, I would like to I think I should watch it at some point. But it wasn't something that like immediately jumped out at me that I would watch on my own. But if it were to ever get voted to the channel, I'd absolutely give it a go. Like, I would put it on a poll for someone. Absolutely. Oh dear, I hope my painkiller's kicking soon, because that's like... I don't think it is my sinuses, because it's literally on and off all day, like underneath the cheekbone. But then again, that's right by the teeth. I don't know. Right, now I've got a bit stuck in my lip. I don't know what that was. Now I'm getting really hot. I cannot win in here. But yeah, this episode was weird. Really weird. Oh dear. I'm just opening up the browser just to add an alert. Don't know what it was about. Apologies if there's lagging. I'm just trying to see what that was because it disappeared before I got to read it. And that's a pain in the bum. Okay. So I'm just checking on things. Because like, with like having an extra level on Patreon now, I've got YouTube stuff. And then level 2, like level 1 on Patreon is just like polls and like wanting to support. Level 2, and then I've got level 2 and level 3. So I've got 3 weeks of, I keep doing that. 3 weeks of stuff. Going on and on and on. And it's just like, It's so difficult keeping track of things. Like like last week, because one, it was a day I found out my daughter's school was closing. But I I forgot to put Doctor Who up because everything was just all over the place. Oh, 1184 subs. Okay. Ooh. Spin-off and classic with K9. Oh, cool. I did not know that. I think at first with the opening credit thing, I was like a bit confused. Like I was like, I did miss the opening, the full-on normal opening credits. But the more I thought about it, having the credits being like part of the episode, like they were, like overlaid over everything happening, worked with the vibe and style of the episode itself. It worked. It made sense. So I think going into like the full-on opening credits with the music and the time vortex and all that would have taken away from the vibe of the show. It would have taken you out of what happened. Like, I don't know where they would have put in the opening credits. It would have been weird having them in there. Like, so like for that episode, it made sense. It really did make sense. I'm getting warm. Why the hell am I suddenly getting really warm? Might put my little fan on in a bit. But, oh. What's that? Because I get warm? Ooh. Oh, dear. But I'm gonna just sit here like this and just, because it's like hurting, like. Again, it's not the teeth. I can clench that side of my mouth. Why am I suddenly getting warm? I was cold at the beginning when I sat down. And now I'm getting too warm. I cannot win. I do need to invest in a silent fan for this room though, because once it gets to full on summertime, oh boy, this is going to be a nightmare. But oh, why is it my, I hope it is just my sinuses or my jaw and not my teeth, because I do not need that on top of everything else. But sorry, because the combination of the warmth and the pain, like there underneath the cheekbone and in like across there and like around the jaw, it's like kind of like a sense, like not full on overload, but it's made enough to make me go whoa, whoa, a bit like spaced out. Oh boy, I have no idea what's going to happen with the next episode. Luckily, I managed to pause the episode before it, like, I think I saw one shot of the next episode, because they really annoying when they put the trailer for the next episode as like that soon into the credits. It's a pain in the ass. I hate that. That's one thing I hate, is having the spoilers filled trailer for the next episode like a few seconds into it. Wish they didn't do that, but I managed to stop it like a frame or two in. I wasn't spoiled. I really don't know what's going to happen. Every episode. I don't either. Because because of my like ligaments and stuff like that, like my hypermobility, it's all my well, it's not all my ligaments, because that's Marfan syndrome. Marfan syndrome affects the heart, and I've been tested for that twice, and I don't have it. But it does affect my jaw, which in turn obviously like connects all the way around there. I get sinus issues and stuff like that, like hay fever as well now. And I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to dust. Not like severely, but like my nose starts tickling and sneezing and stuff like that. But it's just like, it's kind of like just the fact that my head's getting jumbled, and the heat, I don't do well with heat. And I'm trying to think about things for the, like, to talk about, and also about the episode. It's just made me go, ugh. Like, that is making me hurt more, which is then making me go spaced out more. And it's just a never-ending cycle. Good to know, but I didn't want to see it all, because I just want to be surprised by what comes next. I do not want to know a single thing. And it's got to be a nightmare to avoid every single trailer and picture and everything. But yeah, hopefully at some point this week I can rewatch the episode. Because as I said, I really do think it's going to be one I will benefit from watching more than once. Why am I suddenly getting so hot? Maybe it's my like I've been having like a cold kind of thing going on and off. So maybe it's that, but it's not my laptop getting hot, because that's still kicking, the fan underneath is still kicking out cold air, which is lovely. That's actually really nice. And also the can's still quite cold. That's actually really nice and cold. But I can't keep holding it because it makes my hands hurt. I cannot win. Oh boy, I've got so much going on at the moment. Like this week, Classic Who. 3 lots of Classic Who. One to post for first time. Film, post, and then post another one, and then put up on YouTube. It's a very small clip for next week. Right, thank you for letting me know. Hopefully, it's a very... hang on. The clip, is it really spoilerific? Is it like, will it spoil me for anything, do you think? Because if it will, I'll avoid it. I won't watch Unleashed. I just don't want to really be spoiled for the next episode at all. Or is it at the end and I can avoid it? Or mute it and then like look away until like it comes back on type thing. If it's like, if it'll spoil anything for me, I don't really want to see it. Oh, that's nice. It's cold. My head. I cannot win with streams. Like, I did put up, because like I put up the poll about gaming streams again the other day, because like I was like, okay, I've got my main laptop back. Streams can be back on now. And I put it up again, and like I put it up again because the previous poll of it, same exact entrance into the poll, both had like there was two see, I'm stumbling on my words. There was 2 options on the poll that were, I think, 42% or something like that. They were like, there was no way to tell which one won. So I put the poll up again. This time there was a very, very clear winner. Last time I think it was between this one and Fallout 4. This time it was very clearly Murder on the Orient Express, which is what we're going to finish on. We're going to start on Tuesday. It's the, I think, 2023 version, which is going to be interesting. Apparently with that one, it's they kind of changed some things. So like, even if you know the story, you might be surprised, which I kind of like. I kind of like that one, because I will admit, I have seen, I do know the Murder on the Orient Express, like the actual like ending, the solution to the case. So the fact that this game's going to be a little bit different will be interesting. And Leash, they mentioned several times that they have the clip and you can just pause it before the clip is shown. Right, thank you for letting me know. I will definitely do that. I will mute it or something like that. But thank you so much. Because if it, like, I'm glad, because otherwise I would not be watching it. Oh, I am struggling tonight. I might take my cardigan off, to be honest. I'm getting really freaking warm. Like, I don't like having my arms bare, which is why I wear my cardigan, because I can open it up but keep my arms covered. But I don't like not having a blanket on my lap, because it just, having that little bit of weight on my lap feels right, but not having it there, just I feel really uncomfortable. I'm trying to decide which one would feel less bad. Taking my cardigan off or taking my lap. I'm going to take the blanket off. Yeah, I'm going to take my slippers off as well. I'm getting too warm. Oh, taking my light now as well. Yikes. Okay, sorry. Might put my little fan on for a second. Which is back here on the floor. And it's a tiny little fan, like that big. But it's all I got, and it will do the job for now, you know? So apologies if you hear it. Hang on. I'm going to go quiet, let me see. I think luckily the background music should kind of like cloak it, I think. Oh, actually, just having that on my feet, it's actually made it feel a lot better. Hang on, let me if I sit like there. Oh no, I just realised. I was looking at my Legolas Funko Pop. I was like, hang on, what's that bit? Sideways. My villa from like 7 posters just fallen down, or at some point fell down. Ah! Excuse me. That's gonna bug me if I don't sort it out. Otherwise it'll fall down the back of the shelving. Try not to fall over. Right. I think the other ones are okay. Revenge of the Sith one keeps coming away at the one corner. But I think it's alright. And now I've got to roll back over. Had a programme on today where they interviewed the actor who plays Doctor Who. I don't know. Oh. Like, I really like Shooty in the interviews. He seems really nice and fun, and like he's having fun with the role. I've got to take this off too. I'm getting really hot. Like, it was nice and cool when I sat down, and then it just lasts like 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. It's just got really hot, so I'm just gonna sit there and just melt in the seat. Ah! Oh boy. Nope. Damn, my watch is making noise. What am I trying to do? I have no idea what I'm trying to do. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Watch was being a pain in the ass since I put it back on. Where's that thing? I had something fanning me last time. I can't see it. I'm gonna keep looking. Hey. It's like, this beanie hat's the most comfortable thing to wear with my headphones on. Baseball cap hurts the top of my head with these on. But it's starting to get too hot to have this on, so I cannot win. Like, I could use this. But one, it makes a bit of noise, and two, I've got my number 6 ring in it. My ring. Badge. I have to get a prisoner badge, shouldn't I? It's really cheap. Oh great, and now this current song sounds kind of like a lullaby with the music. It made me very tired. But I'm sticking my hand down there because I'm a fan. It's a new BBC 3 show this evening called Becoming the Doctor, 25 minutes long. Ooh. I could watch so much stuff about it because Shooty just seems awesome. I'm so interested in it, but again, I don't want to know certain things. And it's really, I just don't want to know. You know? Oh, I think my daughter's starting to go, oh, I don't like the heat either. Luckily, she chose to have shorts on tonight, so hopefully she won't get too hot. She could just kick her blanket off of her if she wants to. I'm keeping an eye on it. Ay. My head is so tired tonight. Like, I'm probably gonna go to bed late every night this coming week because of the fact I cannot film during the day. And also, well, next Sunday, I'm not filming at all. Unless my head suddenly decides, I'm not filming, I'm not watching anything or anything like that with my other half, and my head decides, oh, I feel like watching something. Maybe I'll record something then. But next Sunday, I'm not intending to watch anything. So, I'll do this hangout next week, and then I'll probably edit a bit during the day because I've probably got the good place. But it depends on what we're going to do. Because at the moment, we don't have anything planned. But I would like to think we end up doing something, considering it's my birthday. And I want to do something for my birthday. But it kind of plan things around half term with filming. And then the fact that my daughter's going to be ending school a week earlier than we thought. And it's also the very last day of her school because it's closing. Oh, God. So we got... So her... Jeez. Her summer holidays are going to be 7 weeks long and not 6. Or it could be even longer because there's no guarantee we're going to get her to school in September. There's no guarantee at all. Jeez. Oh, God. Sorry. Like, sometimes I just get all those thoughts in my head, like, just all come, like, pushing to get out, and I'm just like, I've got to say them. Otherwise, I'll just go very quiet. Oh, nice. I hope she has a good birthday. Yeah, I'm going to be a week tomorrow. I'm 38 years old. It's horrible. And the funniest thing, it's mine and my other half's 19th anniversary on the 11th. So I might not film then. I don't know. What day of the week is the 11th? Hang on, let me check. The 11th is a Tuesday. Okay. But yeah, Tuesday the 11th of June is mine and my other half's 19th anniversary of being together. And I keep teasing him saying, I've spent half my life with you, and he hates it. He hates it. Sorry, I think I've been bitten on my arm as well. So it's like, stop. Ratchet. Oh, you're young, I'm old. Usually I'm the young one. Like at school, I was the young one. Because like being born in June, I was like one of the youngest in the year. But then like last week in chat, I was almost the oldest. And it was horrible. I just keep teasing my other half. He'll be 44 this year. He doesn't like that. He just... Well, actually, no. The thing that makes me feel the oldest... The thing that makes me feel the oldest is the fact that in September 3rd, my daughter is going to be 13. I'm going to have a teenager. That makes me feel very old. That makes me feel really weird. God, oh God, that makes me feel very weird. The fact she's going to be a teenager. Nothing wrong with 48. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh. So weird to think about that. Look, sorry, my head just keeps... Now I've thought about it. Every time I think about it, my head just goes, my daughter's going to be a teenager. Ah! I swear, she's gone straight from terrible twos into teenager anyway. It's like she skipped all the years in between. Because she's autistic with severe learning difficulties. So, like, a lot of the way she's still, like, kind of like 3 and 4 and stuff like that. And sometimes she's really smart as well. So she's kind of, like, gone straight terrible twos into teenager. And it's, like, a nightmare. Okay, so I'm still older. Good. God, this music is not helping me feel wide awake. Oh, dear, sorry. Ugh. It's heat. Like I said, I think it was last week, I ended up having to end the stream because I just got too warm and I was getting too tired. Oh, I'm looking forward to playing Murder on the Orient Express on Tuesday. Funny thing is, she likes wearing bucket hats. She used to hate wearing a hat, but now she won't go out without one. She's got this Christmas pudding knitted beanie that we got from a charity shop she loves. And then also bucket hats. Like, that is like, and she'll wear a hoodie as well. And my other half, we always joke that she looks like Kevin, like she's from Kevin and Perry. It's so funny. It's so funny because like she will just wear, like, obviously at the moment she won't wear a hoodie because it's just too warm now, but it's just really funny because like she goes like full on like, well, she not full on that, like the only way like she doesn't like have a go or anything, well she has meltdowns and screams and hits and stuff like that, but she don't have to like, I hate you and stuff like that. She don't go, yes Miss Person. Fast show was never my thing. Kevin and Perry was never my thing, but if I see a little classic, I won't sit down and watch it, but a little classic clip here and there, maybe. Yep, God. I can appreciate Harry Enfield was very freaking clever. He's so smart with like his comedy. Oh boy. This headache keeps coming and going as well. Oy, oy, oy. Sorry. can't win, can I? Like, it would be nice to have a stream where it's a nice, comfortable temperature in here for me, where I don't get a headache, something else doesn't hurt, and my laptop works fine. It would just be nice, just for once. But no, it always happens all at once, so don't you dare fail on me now, thing. You've only just started working again. Ay, ay, ay. Had to have like the completely new screen put into my laptop. Apparently it was a pain in the ass. It's an MSI laptop, apparently. Ugh. Pain in the backside to get the screen off. Like the guy had to like spend ages with a hairdryer just getting it to loosen enough so he could slide a thing down very slowly. It took him ages, apparently. Red Dwarf 8, I recommend including the children in need sketch. Okay. I might have to be reminded of that, because obviously I've done... How many? I think I'm 2 episodes... I think I'm 2 episodes into it now. So, yeah. I've just watched last week for Patreon, level 3. So 2 weeks... In 2 weeks. Not this week. Next week. This coming week, I mean. The following week, it would be... Stoke Me a Clipper? I think is the episode title, but the Rimmer one. So that'll be coming up soon. But I think this week I'll be doing, episode... Sorry, the schedule for next week's all over the place, because usually I'll do the Red Dwarf on the day I'm releasing it. But I'm doing it on Monday. So yeah, Monday, I'm doing episode 3 of season 7. So I've got a while to go. I get a headache when I get too hot, yeah. Sensory-wise, I just don't do well with heat. I hate it. I've never done well with heat all my life. I now know why. It's sensory things. But it's horrible. My daughter doesn't like it too much. She gets really, really grouchy. Like, everybody else be sat outside. I'll sit inside. Won't catch me sat on a beach unless it's in the shade. And even then, I find, like, I'll get bored. So yeah, I think like maybe it's my sinus. I'm hoping sinuses, because it's like going like all the way around there, like kind of like the path of where the sinuses would go. Sometimes it's all around my jaw. But that combined with the heat, wait, I've got no chance. Now now my jaw's starting to hurt again. That eased off. I cannot win. I can never win. Everything always hurts. But I got no choice but to push through. It doesn't really do that, does it? I know it's got like a 5 doctors, a 3 doctors, a 5 doctors one, but I don't know when. I do not want to know when. But I know it doesn't have any like really mini episodes or stuff like that. But what episode of that have I got coming up next? I'm not sure how many episodes of Dalek's Master Plan I've got. Okay, I've got... I think, tomorrow night I'm filming episode 18 of the season. Yeah, tomorrow night. But I have more comedy sketches, but no. No, like, it's not really, like, full-on comedy sketches. There's a lot more to Red Dwarf. Now, I'm appreciating it a lot more now I'm older. I grew up watching it. Literally. My whole life, probably, to be honest. I was probably watching it, like, from the moment I was born, because I believe it came... Was it 88 or was it 84 it started? I can never remember. It might be from when I was 2 then. So I was born in 86. But, yeah, Red Dwarf has always been on. Always been on. So it's nice rewatching it and seeing it in a different light, in a different perspective. Like, I used to be like, didn't hate Rimmer, but I was like, he was like my least favorite, but like, okay, sometimes he really annoys me, but he's also my favorite. So which is why I didn't like Stoke Me a Clipper, but I liked it at the same time. That's the most random sentence I've ever heard. You're watching me on your table. Fair enough. That sounds so weird. That sounds really weird. Like, you mean like a tablet on the table, or is there a table with a screen in it? That'd be bizarre. But kind of cool. Except for I don't think I'd like it because I'd be like this the whole time. Just having to look down and it would hurt my neck. But I know you can get screens like that. That completely trip me out. Like, watching me on what wave, what? Huh? Oh, the fact that that can stayed cold. It's also corrected and he's watching you on a tablet. Maybe? Maybe. But still very confusing. Definitely made me stop and go, hang on a minute. Wait, what? So now I've forgotten what I was saying. That doesn't take much though with me. Like, I'll forget the beginning of a sentence, to be honest. And that's nothing new. It's just got worse and worse the older I get. Boy, boy, I've got so much going on this week. We're filming in evenings. Like, Red Dwarf came out in 88. Thank you. Okay, so I was 2. Or maybe 1.5, depending on what time of the year it comes out. Boy. That's weird to think. Like, Red Dwarf's always been there pretty much for me. It's always been on. Like, when I was like, maybe not even a teenager, I had a Red Dwarf t-shirt. I had the Red Dwarf and my brother, sorry. My older brother had a Smoke Me a Kipper, I'll Be Back for Breakfast t-shirt. I love it. I saw quite a bit of the first season of that. I used to have it on DVD like years ago. Well, I haven't seen anything since. But I think was it NCIS LA had that or something like that? I think quite a few like TV shows have had like the table thing. But I don't get the appeal of it. Like, I can get it if you're like around like with a group of people trying to do stuff and it's a touchscreen thingy. But it's really confusing. They might have, I don't know. Oy, oy, oy. My brain keeps like shutting down. It's really weird. One thing I probably will never watch is the American pilot for Red Dwarf. 1, I don't know if you can get it anywhere. And 2, I just don't want to watch it. I know it's got Robert Llewellyn and it's got Jane Leeves from Frasier and also I believe Terry Farrell from Deep Space Nine. But I don't think I could watch it. That's weird. Like, I'm not sure. I can't remember if I've watched all of season 7. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes of season 8. I might have watched more than I remember. I just don't remember it. After that, season 9, like it was just the 2 specials. I watched those where like it was kind of like a meta thing because they were back on Earth and finding out they were characters. But after that, I've not watched anything at all. And I'm looking forward to that. NCIS numbers, old touch screens on the wall when you have to pull and drag. Yeah. They always look wonky. God, yeah. Oh, I haven't watched NCIS in years either. And I've not watched any of LA. Was it Hawaii? I don't know. Red Dwarf Pilot USA, it wasn't really no, there was a reason it never got commissioned. I've heard they changed quite a lot, like with character wise and stuff like that, and it just wouldn't work with the cast. It's the cast that made it good. Obviously the production and stuff like that as well, but if it wasn't for the chemistry of the core cast, any other cast members, it just wouldn't work. Would not work. Oh dear, that jaw is really hurting. This side, actually no, I'm not going to say that because otherwise it will start hurting. But yeah, this side on and off all day. Oh boy, boy, boy. Just keeping an eye on things, but I think we're doing all right so far. But oh, I'm looking forward to next week's episode, and also looking forward to playing Murder on the Orient Express. Like, I tried playing some of them Hercule Poirot First Class, but it's just one thing about the initial mission pissed me off. I know it probably would have been explained away, but also the game style just wasn't. I just couldn't get into it, and I had to do it. And I know that there was one after it. I think London Cases, which I own both of them, and like I know that would have been the same. And I've skipped those two. Maybe at some point I'll go back and play them, but at the moment I'm not. I'm thinking till like things have calmed down, like, and I don't know. Maybe I'll play them at some point because I own them. I can play them whenever. Literally I bought them. And I wish I didn't, but I do own them. So at some point I'll go back to them. But I wanted to have a Poirot game and a Sherlock game on the poll. And then next time I'll have the Sherlock game on the poll, but not Poirot or Tomb Raider. And then we'll have Tomb Raider on the poll, and then it depends on what wins. I love watching the smack ups. The outtakes are just some of the best things. I love bloopers. Bloopers and gag reels are just the best. Like, when I get to the end of season 1 of Outlander, I mean, I believe they've got it on. Have they got it on season 1? Hang on, let me have a look. I swear. Hang on, I've got to be very careful because I got season 2 and 3 of Outlander there. Let's have a look. That doesn't say it, but I could have sworn there's a gag reel. I know that some of them have got gag reels. Fuck it, let's have a look without looking. Okay. Season 2 has a gag reel. So I look at season 3. Season 3 has a gag reel, so hopefully season 1 does as well. But I'll be doing I'll definitely be doing the gag reels for those, because that would be quite fun, I think. Because god damn it, that show. I can't go into it. Because in a few months, probably October time, it will be coming to the main channel. But I think 7 episodes into it, and boy oh boy. Like, I can't even open this Blu-ray properly because it's got art cards and an art book and that. Or not art cards, it's picture cards and that. I can't be spoiled, but I'm much more. So there could be some gag reels. There could be some gag reels. I want a gag reel for that show so bad. I've got so many different playlists. Obviously, most of them private, because obviously I don't want you guys to see what the stuff is I watch. Nothing to be concerned about, but otherwise it'd just be too confusing if I didn't. And I'm not making a separate channel just to watch my stuff with, because that would be so confusing for me, and I'll probably one time forget to log out and put my video up on the wrong one. It'd just be weird. Oh boy. Sorry. I mean, what is that on my arm? I don't know. Oh boy, sorry, my head is actually getting worse now. It's been like coming and going, but each time my headache comes on, it seems to be a bit worse. But I've been enjoying tonight. Even though I'm like not feeling the best and I'm now aching hot. It's pain in the ass to get hold of. I bought the first 2 seasons on Amazon Prime. I know you can at least get some of it on Lionsgate, or no, MGM Plus I think it's called now. Is it MGM Plus or is it Lionsgate? I know it's switched from one to the other, but you can get at least 1 season on that. It's a bitch to get a hold of physical copies. I bought all this off eBay. The first 2 seasons on DVD box set. Quality's a bit near, but those all off for that on eBay. Like, I can't believe it is a pain in the ass to find. You can't find them new. I think maybe season 3, maybe. But I know, like, I've seen season 5 on Amazon. 7 you can definitely get, I think. and probably 6. I just haven't looked into it. Obviously, I don't want to get spoiled. But it is a pain in the ass to get hold of. But 7 seasons in, I want to own everything. Like when the season 8 comes out and they bring out the full DVD, like Blu-ray box set, I hope they do. I want it all. Like I've got these. I want the full box set too. 7 episodes in is all I'll say. Obviously, I'm not going to go, again, like I said, I'm not going to go too much into it because I want people to watch my reactions when I finally put them up on the channel. But it's so good. Oh my God, is all I'll say. But I wish I could have watched, like if I had the time, I might have finished the entire show by now. Obviously not the entire show because I filmed in season 8. I was always getting posted on the wrong one. Yeah, which is why I'm limiting myself to one channel. I don't trust. See, chat. I just realised chat bar's still not fucking working. They don't like me. Nah. Yeah. Maybe if I posted it in a separate layer. Chat bars just don't like me. They really don't. Oh. So I keep like lagging and just like waning and just want to go sleep. My eyes are struggling too now. I think like I could talk like about random crap for ages if even if it was in winter and it was colder in here, I could be wrapped up. Because like I could, with that, when it was just my pain in my jaw and my sinuses and a bit of a headache, I could probably deal with it. But the added bit of it getting warmer and warmer in here is making it, like I know it sounds silly, but it's sensory wise making it very difficult for me to concentrate. And like I keep feeling like I'm a bit like, oh. No worries, but something like, thank you so much as always for coming in. Releasing some of the Star Wars shows on physical media. I know. I want Obi-Wan. I need to own Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was so good. I want to own Loki. If Marvel bring that out, because Disney. I want to own Mandalorian as well. But Loki, oh my God. Well, I've got... Damn it, you can't see them. But you can see the heads of like the top of that, like those Funko, like on that shelf there. Like those are Shang-Chi Funkos. Oh, and a Captain Carter on the end. But below that, I've got a Mobius and a Loki Funko from the show. And a really, really bizarre Doctor Strange one. And obviously, I've got all of my Bad Batch. Behind that, I've got a layer of Funkos. But hang on. This one is weird. It's very bizarre. I kind of like it, but it's just weird. I don't know what the collection's called, but they're all like really psychedelically painted in that. It's very bizarre. Very bizarre. But also, I've also got this, which I have now level 3 this week. Episode 20 will be going up. I've already watched it. I finished season 1 of this. And then in a few weeks, it will be replacing What We Do in the Shadows soon. So, well, Blu-ray of all three books. Hang on, I need to put this one back. Oh, I can't move from it. Yeah. Oh, I hope they bring out Bad Batch. I've got to say, I hope they bring out a Bad Batch Blu-ray box set, because that show is gorgeous. I love the Bad Batch. I love the Bad Batch, even though I've never seen Clone Wars Rebels. Although I've seen the Clone Wars movie, which I find out chronologically is like 3rd in the series. Very confusing. Like, I might have to rewatch the movie, because I did it like several years ago, like back like early days of the channel. I did that, and then I finished editing it, but I might rewatch it. Like luckily I can't remember much. No, I haven't heard, and I kind of don't. I don't want to know. I want to find out for myself at some point. If I happen to find out, I find out. If not, I want to see. I want to see it on the screen because I want to see that movie so bad. Wait, is it Cal Kestis himself? Because if Cameron Monaghan, is it Cameron Monaghan? Because I would love to see Cal Kestis in it. That, and I want to see a live action Omega. I want to see her. I want to see her in it. I want her to reunite with her actual, like, biological brother. I say biological brother, they're both clones of Django. Like, straight up. No added effect, like, added stuff in. Clones of Django. So, like, I want her. And I would love for Cal Kestis himself to be in it. Oh my god. I will go see it in the cinema. And like, if he comes up on screen, I will scream. And if somebody of like a Polynesian descent comes on screen, takes over hand, and she's got white blonde hair, I will freak. Because I will know exactly who it is. I love Bad Batch. Heck. Oh, okay. Well, some reason my head wants to go Sigourney Weaver. I can't like. Hang on, I'm gonna go a bit more over. I think I might have seen, but I can't quite remember. And that's gonna bug me now. I think I saw it actually. I would love Cameron Monaghan to be in it though. Oh my god, that would be so freaking hype. Like, they need to make a third game with him in it, just the way they left off Survivor. But I would love for them to make a show with him. Just make a show with Merrin and Grease and BD. Oh my god, live action BD. Oof. Okay, although actually we kind of got a live action BD anyway, didn't we? Was it in Boba Fett? But I don't know if that's the actual BD. I highly doubt it's the actual BD. And not just a different model, a different one of the same model. Maybe. Because if he's there, that means Cal wasn't far behind. So I highly doubt if they'd been separated, I want to know why they've been separated. Boy, boy, boy. Every time I stop talking, my head just goes bleh. It doesn't like screech to a halt. I can't wait for the third one because, oh my god, the first two were fantastic. Fantastic. Oh boy. So, like, what? My head doesn't keep coming screeching to a halt. It just, like, goes mush, which is, like, even worse than screeching to a halt. Apologies, but it does. It's just the way my head is getting, like, the heat. It's not, like, full on, like, sweltering hot, like I'm not sweating buckets like I was back in September where I literally... Ugh. Disgusting. But it is just like muggy kind of heat. It's not like sweating kind of heat. It's just like, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen a thing about that. It looks quite fun. Is that the one with Darth Jar Jar? I can't wait for that. That looks so fun. I love their Lego TV specials. Their Lego specials are so funny. They are so funny. My elbows hurting. Sorry, hang on. I'm just like putting pressure on my elbow. For some reason my elbow is starting to hurt now. I hate my joints. I can't win. Oh, sorry, my head is going really woozy. Just trying to look at, oh god, that came out bright. Just trying to find something to focus on, you know? My eyes are starting to hurt. I think I need to call it. I would... See, like, I'm struggling now. Like last week. It's just my head just seems to get to I think because of the amount of stuff I'm doing and also the stressful stuff, there's only so much my head can take. But in the Lego special, the X-Wing TIE Fighter is taken from X-Men Legends. This is ugly ships. Oh, sweet. Why did I say X-Men Legends? I don't know why. Star Wars Legends, you know what I mean. But I think I would love to keep talking. Like, I thought I was going to have to end it before an hour, but headache's coming back again. I'm feeling more and more like lightheaded and woozy. It's not that I'm overheated, it's just sensory-wise, it's too much. And that's happening a lot with me. A lot of sensory stuff is happening a lot with me recently because of all the stress and that. So I think I'm going to call it a night, that I can go lay in bed for a bit and just, for a while, wind my head down. I've worn glasses since I was like 6. Non-stop. I could probably be classified as blind without them. But as I was saying, I think I need to be able to like just wind my head down because I'm starting to feel a bit... I'm not spaced out. It's just very weird. I feel like I'm moving a lot slower than I am. But hour and a half for this. It's been quite good. We've talked about some Doctor Who. We've talked about a few other things, and it's been fun. I like these. Now, like, we've got a few more episodes. Like, we've got the 4 episodes left, and then I might. Like, I'll be doing this every week for Doctor Who being on, and then I might give a week or two of no streaming just to give myself a bit of a day, at least one night where I can just go for a night. And then we'll do the every other week with the streams. But we've still got the 4 episodes left to do. So that's thinking ahead. But yeah, my head is starting to hurt. Like I'm becoming more and more aware of the headband of my headphones. So like that's starting to hurt because my head's hurting. So when that starts to hurt with this hat on, I know that like things are just getting a bit too much for me. If that makes sense. But I'm going to wind it up. It's been awesome. And thank you so much, everybody who's come in. If you popped in for a little bit, thank you so much. Yeah, we've got some good things coming with the channel on Patreon and everything like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll, fingers crossed, technology and health will let me be here next week. Fingers crossed. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Why am I saying watching? This is a stream. You know what I mean? I went automatic. Yeah, hopefully see you next week, guys. Bye. Don't stream at work. Let's see. Bye.